So we are getting ready to leave Safe Harbor Marathon, and we're heading to Islamorada. This has been a great stay. Great place to be, great pool, and a great view. Behind me is the 7-mile bridge in Marathon, heading out to Pigeon Key, and then beyond that would be to Key West. This way, of course, is going to Islamorada, Key Largo, and the mainland. We will be looping out into the Atlantic and heading back north. We're heading to Islamorada today for an anchorage. So we calm seas, calm waters, calm currents, calm winds. Calm is my favorite word. We're coming around the bend here and walking along the starboard side on a very, very calm Atlantic side of the Keys. That's the old bridge, probably Flagler's Railroad, that used to cut through until that hurricane wiped the railroad out in 1935. Now Captain Dan will be going under the bridge between what they call fenders. As you can see, there's an opening in these spots here, but this particular span right there has fenders on both ends, so that's the safest spot to go through on a boat. Leaving the Atlantic, as we crossed underneath the bridge, we entered Florida Bay. Very smooth, calm day. I wish the Atlantic was like this every day for the next 6 months. Captain Dan is nodding with agreement. Let's take a look at Captain Dan so we can see him up there. Is he waving? There he is. Blow me a kiss, Captain Dan. Oh, that was huge. Thank you. We caught a dolphin. And we're going through a grid of areas. A grid of crab pots, which is pretty dangerous at the same time. Getting a little closer. Oh, beautiful. Hi guys, we haven't seen you in a while. You went and got your buddy. He did like a, oh my gosh, he's doing some gigantic jumps. I don't think I've seen one jump that high before behind our boat. All right, we are in 5 feet of water here, so we're going very shallow in the Florida Bay. Lots of crab pots to contend with. There's one right there we're trying to get around, as you can see. Dan's making evasive moves. It's ridiculous how they're right where the channel has to be. And there's, yeah, boo, 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 boo. And out in the middle of nowhere are these red and green markers. So when you see red and green markers like this, you have to take that path. What we're going through is a well-marked cut here. It's called Bowlegs Cut. And it's only 4.5 feet deep, and this is probably the deepest part of this part of the bay, so we're adhering to this cut as we have a 3.5 foot to 4 foot draft. Draft means what's underneath the boat. Okay, we just dropped anchor in this bay here. It's called Barley Bay. And I don't know if you can actually see our anchor, it's pretty clear. I just boarded Bounden, the name of our dinghy that goes along with Horizon Bound. Plus, it's one of my favorite Pixar shorts, Bounden, look it up. But this is a really beautiful anchorage we read all about. There's many, many boats in here, but they're very far apart. Lots of room in here. I'm seeing lots of little fish in here. The depth is maybe 6 feet, 6.5 feet. It's super clear, calm day, and we're gonna head into town and see what we can see.
sunset over our anchorage on Islamorada.
Who spots horizon bound?